God bless everyone. Today we have the 2024 Toyota GR86. And big shout out to Toyota of Lancaster for allowing me to review this vehicle. Let's get started with the front end of this vehicle. As you can see, these headlights are LED daytime running lights, LED headlights, LED turn signals. And as we move down towards the vehicle, we have these functional air curtains for the aerodynamics you need. Beautifully designed front bumper, aggressive lines, a big giant grille to suck in all that air and cool your engine. As we go up, we have these beautiful lines for that aerodynamics, and it continues up to the roof with those lines, those indentations to give you the aero, the wind speed that you need to get up to speed. So as we go towards the side of the vehicle, we can see those air curtains come out right here. And if we get to the wheels, these are nice black matte finished wheels, 18-inch wheels, and it's wrapped around these Michelin Pilot Sport tires. Let's keep it going. You can see the more functional air curtains comes out to the side of this vehicle. You have these beautiful sloping side skirt. Looks like it's ready to tear through the wind. And as we go to the mirror caps, gloss black to get that differentiation from the steel silver color and the black to give that sporty look to complement each other. And you can see the lines continue on the side of the vehicle, on the rear fender. And as we move towards the back of the vehicle, you can see the line right here. LED tail lights, again, LED turn signals. And really cool to come from factory is this duck-bill trunk. Look at that aggressive trunk spoiler. And what's more aggressive than the trunk spoiler? Well, let me tell you, if we go down towards the bottom of this vehicle, look at these exhaust tips. They look like aftermarket exhaust tips, do not look like they're factory. They look gorgeous. They look like they're ready to tear down the road. And this diffuser with the tail lights, the reverse lights, and the third brake light, it looks like a Formula One vehicle. And as we go up, we have our Toyota badge, GR86, your backup camera, and this nice gloss black accent that combines the tail lights together. Now let's get to the interior of this vehicle. We do have keyless entry. Put your hand around the door to unlock it, and there's the button. It's like a touch button to lock the car. But let's go ahead and open the door. We're greeted with some sporty interior. Alcantara right here. You have your soft touch material, soft touch leather here with the contrast stitching. You have your buttons, traditional buttons for your windows, all right there. And as we move around, we have these beautiful bucket seats, leather mixed with Alcantara. Got nice bolsters. Everything is manual. For movements of it, you have your seatbelt holder right here, your seatbelt's back here. And then as you move towards the interior of the vehicle, it's got that, it's more towards on the basic side. This is not a luxury car. This is a sports car. So you got all the functionality you need. It's simplified. It looks great. And we'll get more into details in a bit. Now let's take a look at the interior of this vehicle. Starting from the vents, you have the nice circular design. Coming across, you have your soft touch materials up here and your glove compartment right towards the bottom. Let's go ahead and open it up. Decent amount of space. It does stick out a little bit because this is a small vehicle in the interior, but it feels quite spacious being in here. You don't feel like stuffed in there. Let's go towards the middle. We have our infotainment center. Again, it might feel a little bit basic, but this is not a luxury focused vehicle. It's driver focused. We have our infotainment system, buttons. It works pretty smoothly. It has Apple CarPlay to Android Auto. And as we go towards the bottom, we have our toggles for our temperature controls. As you can see, it's on right now. It's very nice and sleek. And of your other buttons here, you have your mode switches. for your AC, where you want to get that AC, but keep it towards the face because it is hot. And as we go towards the shifter, really nice. This is actually added on accessory. Looks really nice. It does look like a manual, but it's not. It's actually an automatic, as you can see down here. But you do have your manual mode for your paddle shifters. So going towards the center of the console, we have your traction control, sport and snow mode, and your track mode. And surprisingly, for this price of the vehicle, you actually have heated seats. Really nice to have. You have a cup holder or some additional space for your coins or whatnot. And then you have more cup holders here, as you can see. USB aux cord, just in case you want to use an aux. And yeah, so you have some little bit of space here. Not too much storage, but you know, you're not worried about storage. You're here to drive this car and enjoy the road. As we take a look at this steering wheel, in my personal preference, it should have done a flat bottom, but it's still a really nice steering wheel. You have your, you know, regular buttons here that if you need it. You have your cruise control down here and your paddle shifters. They are plastic, but they're still nicely placed. And as we move towards the center, the digital cluster, it looks really nice, very sporty. But wait, let's take a look at this track mode. Now you look like you're in a Formula One car ready to race. It looks really, really cool. Personally, I haven't seen this in any other vehicle, and I like it. Now let's see what those back seats have to offer you, if you want to call them back seats. Let's take a look at them. Let me get the seats down. Manual, easy, but take a look. The seats are pretty much against those seats. So if you don't have legs, you can fit in there, but if you do, that ain't gonna work. So maybe if you have some pets, you have storage, you want to throw in that racing helmet in there, that's what it's going to be most likely for. So it's basically like an extension of the trunk. So what does something like this cost you? Well, let's take a look. So this vehicle's base MSRP is $33,000 with a few accessories going down. The manufacturer suggested price is about $33,723, and of course delivery, processing, all those, you're looking at $34,858. Now this is a limited car, not many dealers get it. Right here in Toyota of Lancaster, there is a bit of a markup and some other things added to the vehicle. With the total price, you're looking at about $38,801 takes this vehicle here at Toyota of Lancaster. So let's go ahead and pop the hood. Now this does not have strut mounts, so you need to manually hold it up. Now let's zoom into that engine. This is actually a flat 4 2.4 liter, produces 228 horsepower and 184 pounds-feet of torque. You're looking about 0 to 60 in the 6-second range. It does get pretty good gas mileage, 21 in the city, 30 in the highway. But who cares about gas mileage? You're going to be ripping this thing in the streets. But keep it safe, y'all. You're looking at about 2,800 pounds, so that is pretty much a very light car. You don't have too much power, but it is a light car, so that can definitely help you out getting through the streets, getting through those canyons. But hey, you might be buying this car to modify it, throwing that turbo. This will be a very quick car. Now let's take a look at the trunk space. Now this isn't a family vehicle, something that maybe you're going to drive on the weekends and enjoy, so there isn't much space available. But if you want to take a little small road trip or anything, you can throw a few luggages down there. Or if you're going out to the track, here that's close by is Willow Springs. Put your helmet in there or all your racing gear and get on with it. Now to the exciting part, the exhaust. Well, let me turn it on and let's hear this thing roar. And there you have it. That's the review on the 2024 Toyota GR86. As always, leave your comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'd like to leave you with the verse of the day. That's Matthew 5:8. It says, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." God bless you all.